What's up, guys? Vince right here, and welcome back to VinzTalk, the series where I just talk to you guys about the news or updates. And I do have an update though, and pretty much it's something that I could have really shared this a bit more in my Discord or in Instagram or especially in this channel. I didn't really share it all in these videos because it's something that I guess I don't know if it's a big deal or anything. I just didn't feel like really putting it out there. But hey, this sort of is the great. This is a better place to actually really announce this, knowing that if you guys ever cared, or pretty much there's not a lot of people, so to know that I'm announcing this because usually my Vince talks don't really get a lot, unfortunately. But I mean, I don't know if they are. It depends on whatever I talk about, whatever topic. If I really want to get the attention, then I just pretty much pull like a thumbnail of like different topics, like Logan Paul's new fight or something, like that kind of deal. But I don't really advertise this series at all when it comes down to this particular channel. I mean, if you look at my second channel, I don't even advertise anything in there. I was actually planning to put like an update video for my second channel because I haven't been into actually really making any hip hop content in that channel. And I've been really working hard in this channel that you're watching this video right now because I do want to get sponsors. I do want to get collabs literally every single day. Every time I look at some of these other YouTubers that I watch and whenever they post a new video, I'm always like, damn, I wish there was a way to collab with them. And, pretty much in the future that might change. So it's because that and this is the update. And pretty much sorry for the long delay for really giving this update. I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving. So this is probably the last kind of video or last Vince talk that I'm recording in this house. And to give you a good a background, basically, my grandma that was, she, I think I announced this, that she passed away. This is her house. So I'm moving, and pretty much this house is going to be borrowed by one of my other family members that also helped her purchase this house because they need to use the house. Pretty much most of the rooms are not used. And for the whole time, pretty much I haven't been comfortable living here due to the fact that I never lived in a house where someone passed away and I'm, here alone and stuff. So a lot of times, and this is how I handle each dark. Listen, I'm a very I have a strong belief of ghosts and paranormal stuff. It's been something that I've been into for a long time. I haven't been really catching up on that for the longest time. I think the last time I watched a haunted video or something of a haunted house was this guy vlogging, and there will be his pet ghost or whatever. It's a crazy video. It's somewhere in the south where he filmed like a ghost, and then it's kind of like been in his house. There will be a ghost that would just like swoop stuff and just try, and there will be like a yell sometimes, and this guy is used to it. And I don't want to be that guy, okay? I don't want to be dealing with any ghosts, even though that's probably kind of crazy for me to say and kind of mean because I don't really see that through my grandma doing that at all. I wouldn't know, but because but this is her house, and I kind of am familiar of how, at least that's my knowledge of how ghost comes, because when it comes down to someone passing and then they're not here and you come back to the house, it in some cases your spirit is still there. At least that's what I believe. At least that's what I'm familiar with when it comes to that paranormal kind of stuff that I'm into. And it's been bothering me knowing that I have to go around the room, the kitchen, the bathroom, and pretty much play preaching or Christian music, Christian prayers, or just anything that involve my religion, basically, to inside of the house everywhere I go. Almost, every time I take a shower, I play Christian music to know, or play videos of just like preaching to know that I'm in safe, at least. But under that, yeah, pretty much I have to move out. I have to, go back to, I have to move to a place this is the thing. I have to move back to my parents. It's like I just had to, I don't want to, but I'm moving back to my parents. And that's just, but at least I have a place that, they're familiar with. I was actually planning to do a bunch of stuff while I'm here alone, but I had a hard time doing it because, again, my fear and, my beliefs and stuff. So yeah, just, I know a lot of this is poorly, like, explained and stuff like that. That's kind of like the spirit of VinzTalk, where everything I say in here usually doesn't make sense. And it's usually a result of you guys like questioning if I'm drunk or not. I wouldn't know, because I'm just, making these videos for you guys, okay? And whatever I talk about, I'm sharing it here. I'm sharing it to you. Look, this is my diary. I'm expressing myself, just getting this out of my chest, because it's therapeutic, and it's also good for my mental health in a sense. That's why I'm an oversharer sometimes, you know what I mean? But I honestly, I feel like, it's sort of like a good choice to actually move out. And it's not my decision, honestly. It's my parents, like, oh, you gotta move back. And pretty much later on, they did say, like, oh, you'll find your place soon out there. So I haven't found my apartment yet. It's only later on. And when I mean later on, I mean like a few years. And, but it could be soon, because you never know what's the future for this channel or what I make. But then again, it hasn't been easy to make money in this channel. That's another video for another time, but I have been struggling, and I honestly don't know what to do right now. That's why I'm really working hard to really make this YouTube a thing, because whatever sticks, and something that sticks, I want for another thing to stick more. It's just to add on, just add on top in terms of videos of what I do and series that I read. So yeah, that's what's been happening. I'm moving, and I'm gonna have a place to record. Actually, a place where my parents are understandable of what I do. So it's not gonna be a secret. So if they hear me talking and yapping and yelling and stuff, they'll pretty much my mom's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, that's Vincent making he's doing his job. Exactly. Because this is basically my job, even though it's kind of like a part-time job, and I need to find another part-time job. That's another story. But other than that, yeah, that's what's been happening. That's a little update here and there. Also, let's get into the news. Pretty much two stuff that I want to mention. I saw the Grammys. That was scary. I mean, listen, the Grammys itself was cool, I just don't understand this Sam Smith situation. I literally made a video really talking about this. But there was a part of me where I'm just like, yo, what is happening? Since when did... And listen, I'm not going to be all full on, oh, this is the devil's work and stuff like... No, I'm not going to be like that. But I kind of feel like it is, it's kind of true, because you look at Sam Smith's performance, you look at Madonna, it's like, man, these guys are not humans. They're demons. I just know they are, okay? We're literally being invaded by the demons in this world. It's just, I'm looking at them like, what is happening? What is going on? Why is this? Why do certain performances, especially when it's from, my community, the LGBT, plus community, does everything have to be demonic? Why? Just why? Like, come on. Listen, I have a true belief of ghosts and paranormal. And if you're trying to really accept all this like demonic and satanic stuff, then you're really accepting for these ghosts to come into your house. That's literally like how certain things happen like that. I'm not into that. And listen, I know I don't want to be like, having people tell me like, oh, Vince, you're just being judgmental, and you're just, you're judgmental people. You're just a hardcore Christian. Man, I am the laziest Christian, okay? Just ask my mom. I'm the laziest Christian, okay? And also, I'm not into that demonic stuff. Just get that off me, okay? I'm not into that. That's psycho. You're over there. You're in the streets, okay? I'm not letting you anywhere near me, all right? No, like that should never, like, have you ever seen Blair Witch? And I know it's not all this Christian stuff that in my beliefs. It's all the horror movies and the creepy stuff that I've been watching throughout the years. That stuff, I just know it's true, and I'm not into that, okay? Just get that demonic stuff out of here, okay? Get it out of here. I'm not into that. That ain't cool. And that's the reason why I kind of haven't been really talking about, and shout out to Estelle, the new show called Son of Satan, because listen, like I said, can we stop with the demonic stuff within, like, not everybody within the LGBT community is into that. Just knock it off, okay? I'm not into that demonic stuff. I don't understand how that's popular nowadays, how that's a freaking trend. That shouldn't be a trend. Okay, who is demonic? The people that are like in schools just invading. Listen, it's not good. It ain't cool. Okay, I'm not into that. That's just not cool. Okay. And that's why I don't really support Sam Smith at all, his endeavors, even though I don't know who the frick he is. And also, I guess that's the only performance I'm talking about in the Grammys. I don't know what's in the Grammys at all. I heard Beyonce got an album of the, of album of all time or something like that. I don't follow celebrities. I can care less. I can care less, okay, at all about these freaking celebrities. Like, who the hell are they? Madonna, yeah, whatever. Lil Nas X, yeah, whatever. They're cool, but I like whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, what do I have to do with it? Why not just, I follow YouTubers that have like 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 like followers, and I'm a huge fan of them. Okay, I'm a huge fan of them. I want to meet them way more than I want to meet Snoop or Jack Harlow. And trust me, I really do want to actually shake Jack Harlow's or Snoop or Drake's hand. I guarantee you, I want to meet them. But at the same time, they got thousands. I'm just in the freaking litter. Okay, like, who am I? But yeah, the Grammys was the thing. It was crazy. I heard. I really don't know what to tell you about the Grammys. Okay, I just saw what I saw in the news and stuff like that, and everyone's talking about the whole Sam Smith thing, which is true because let me tell you that show he did, I was scared. I was like, oh God, okay, well I'm out of here. I don't want to get possessed. The Christ compels you. But yo, let's get into some other stuff. Do you see these boots? There's this thing. I want to really dip into fashion, even though, for me, I would say I'm casual in the most sense. You put me in an event, I'm styling. Okay, I'm styling out here, knowing that I'll be rocking a tuxedo with chain, with the hat, and you got me with the clean loafers. Ooh. Listen, I even come in with a jacket with the dunks in the Dickies. Woo! Let me tell you, I ain't playing when I'm, dressing up good. Okay, shout out to my boy Stefan for actually making me look good when I'm out here in these conventions. Listen, if I go to any convention, don't ever be surprised when I'm styling. Okay? I'll be wearing a bucket hat, a chain, 2 chains, got my rings, looking mad vicious out here, looking like the Vinny Pacino I am, and just, probably just going around the convention and vlogging. You probably won't see my face, but you see what I'm wearing. Okay, I'll be going around there. Okay, man, I was really styling when in FanimeCon, and I'm excited for these future conventions because I'm excited to what I want to wear. I just, have a bunch. I have got like a bunch of clothes from Christmas and little shopping and little stuff like that here and there, and I'm looking forward to rock them when I do go to these conventions. But other than that, let's talk about these like. Speaking of fashion, let's talk about these there's these boots. They're Astro Boy boots. I would argue they're freaking Pac-Man boots because the freaking red big things. You'll see on the picture. It's basically the red boots. And these things are hard to take off, I heard, Why would you wear something that is hard to take off? And why would you wear something that is this big? It's from freaking Astro Boy. It's not like big enough to be the same size as your freaking head. It's not supposed to be like that. And if anything, it looks very uncomfortable. I can't picture anyone wearing these. There was this old man in TikTok wearing these. I feel so sorry for him, knowing that he's gonna have a hard time really taking those off, unless you cut it. But let me tell you, these are $350 boots, and it's not worth actually cutting it or ruining it. That kind of stuff. So, and also, last news. Shout out to everyone in Turkey. Shout out to all my subscribers and followers in Turkey. The country, they're going through it. They are suffering an earthquake, and as an earthquake survivor, that is pretty scary. That is hard. Okay, so prayers to Turkey. Hope they're doing good. Hope God has provided them, and it's really hard. A lot of countries are suffering. A lot of countries are going through it. I mean, even prayers to Ukraine. Ukraine is still going through it. Let's get into this. We're about to go into some gaming news, okay? So we're heading to the gaming news, and let's talk about this whole Hogwarts thing. By the way, everyone's still talking about like the boycott Hogwarts kind of, ish and all that. And listen, you don't need to hear my opinion. Obviously, I'm going to be like, yeah, okay. I don't really care about J.K. Rowling. If anything, I don't really like her. Okay? But it doesn't mean, if I buy the game, it doesn't mean I'm supporting her, okay? Or, or even if that even matters, you know. But then again, I'm not really a big fan of Harry Potter, but this Hogwarts game, it looks very nice. I really hope it comes to Switch so I can play it, and maybe I'll give you a gameplay. But man, let me tell you, I don't know if that's possible because there's a lot of streamers trying to stream the game, and it's really, really hard. It's really hard to stream the game. Every top streamer out there that is playing Hogwarts, they're struggling. You know, they're struggling right now to actually trying to stream the game, and it keeps lagging and breaking people's computers and stuff like that. Especially if you play on PC or Xbox or anywhere. Let me tell you, it's like every streamer I see that I know that is having to playing the game smoothly. It ain't smooth enough knowing that it's gonna break their PC, no matter what the settings. And it will be like four settings, like from low, medium to normal to high. I think there's ultra in there, but not no matter what it is, like it still breaks the PC. And listen, I had a hard time actually trying to stream. I was supposed to stream, but I don't know how that works, knowing that my PC could break in any time. So I hope they can fix that. And I hope Hogwarts can update something that can actually be more, especially the fact that it hasn't been on the Switch and also on the Steam Deck. So you know that this game is very high resolution, high crazy and stuff like that. But it's how you gotta stream it, how you gotta record it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's been something. So I probably wouldn't play the game until like a long, long time, because getting stuff in the Switch from PC or from PlayStation is it's a long task. Still to this day, I'm still waiting for Skater XL. Okay, from the PC, this new skateboard game that's like head to head with Skate. And as a freaking skater myself and a Skate fan, I am still waiting for freaking Skater XL on the Switch. Anyways, also State of Play is coming soon. The PlayStation Direct. I'm kind of curious what they're putting in there. Maybe some updates for High Rush or whatever. I'm really I don't know. I hope they announce like River City Girls. That would be dope. I don't know what it is. Or a new Ratchet and Clank game. Ooh. Or new Jack and Daxter. They gotta do something with the Jack and Daxter. I mean, I'm saying that because I finished Jack 2. It was such a good game. It was hard to record. I was trying to do a freaking recording of it. I don't know if you saw my review. I finished Jack 2, and that's a long game, especially from the PS2. But I loved it. Okay, I'm doing big things for Vince Gaming. I also did the review for Super Lucky's Tale. But other than that, speaking of directs, let's get into this whole Nintendo Direct and tell you what games I've been looking forward to. And, of course, there's Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, but we're about to skip that because, of course I'm gonna play that. Of course I'm gonna buy it. I mean, you're a fool if you don't. Listen, I missed the Breath of the Wild. I missed that train. Okay, I probably might have a chance. Like, I have to play Breath of the Wild before I play Tears of the Kingdom. Lord knows where I'm gonna get the money from, but I mean, I gotta make that happen. But if I do, you gotta probably see a stream of it. But also, like, it's gonna be $70, so that's gonna be something that I have to really, like, I have to figure things out and stuff like that, man. So pretty much the announcement starts. There is Pikmin 4. I don't really care much about Pikmin. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't really care anything about Pikmin. It's just nothing I grew up with. Okay. There's also new stuff for Xenoblade Chronicles. I heard. I care. Samba de Amigo. Man, this is a character from a long time ago, and they bring him back. That's pretty dope. It's a rhythm game too. I like rhythm games. I kind of like one. I've been playing the Dan Dance Revolution, but on PlayStation, and also I've been playing the DJ Max games from the PSP. So those are games I've been coming back to on my emulators. Next is like Dead Cells. There's an update for that, like the return to Castlevania. That looks dope. I've been playing Dead Cells on my phone, and it's pretty good. It's a nice game. Okay, it's a nice dungeon crawler. Ghost Trick, which is a game that I've been very curious. I was surprised that they have this on for especially for Switch. I am looking forward to that. Splatoon 3. I still haven't played Splatoon 3, but there's just like this near autonoma effect on the side order for Splatoon 3 and Inkopolis. Okay, yeah, know that. I probably should, say that right. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why. Disney Illusion Island. That looks like I might check that out. I might check that out. Let's just see what the price is. I might check that out. Harmony: The Fall of Reverie is a new narrative adventure game. I'm reading the whole thing from the Games Hub. I'm sorry. But this looks like a cool game. I like the characters. It's not something I'm gonna be crazy about, but I'm curious to check out some gameplay of it, to be honest. Katamari has something in stores, so I'm looking forward to that. The Atrian Odyssey. If you don't know the series, I believe it's from the Nintendo DS or 3DS. I could be missing that up. But there's a bunch of games for the Atrian Odyssey. I'm not sure if this is the one that is involving like, dungeon crawling, but in a different perspective where it's kind of reminiscent to older games. But it looks cool. It comes with the Origins collection. There's Advance Wars. I'm not. Listen, I heard many people are into Advance Wars. That's not my kind of game. So I don't know what that is. Kirby's Return to the Dreamland Deluxe. I heard that was out. So I mean that looks cool. I really am lazy with the whole Kirby stuff. Especially, I did play Kirby the Forgotten Island and stuff, but I played the demo and I don't know. I just don't feel like, it's just, I love Kirby. Kirby's adorable, but it's not really my thing. Next this is the biggest one. This is about the online Switch Online, and they're adding, like, they add new, different consoles from older generations. So this is one of them. The Game Boy, all the Game Boys, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy, and the Game Boy Advance is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online. I love seeing the reactions of this. There's many people that really grew up with these games. It comes with Tetris, Super Mario Land 2, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX, which I played very long time ago. Gosh. Gargoyle's Quest, I don't know what that is. Game & Watch Gallery Tree. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Which is kind of surprising when I saw the gameplay. Metroid 2. I guess I grew up with that one. Wario Land. I did grow up with Wario Land, like DS. I don't know if it's reminiscent to this one. And Kirby's Dream Land, which is, I don't know if the Kirby's Dream Land, I played the SNES version on the Switch Online when I had my Switch Online account. I mean, subscription. But there are some good games here. Also, they're adding like Golden Sun. They're adding like, I hope they add like freaking One Piece. The GBA One Piece. Oh, they should add that. They gotta add that. Super Mario Advance 4. This is for the Game Boy Advance. They got, Super Mario Advance 4, WarioWare Inc., Mega Micro Games, Kuruin, Mario Kart Super Circuit, a game that I haven't played in a while. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, which is a game that I love. I played The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap emulation-wise in the browser. It's a good game, okay? That and also Super Circuit, even though I had a hard time playing Super Circuit. Those are the only two games I've been playing recently, but these are good choices. And I'm looking forward to a bunch of other games like F-Zero, Fire Emblem, Metro Fusion. Oh, I played that. Did I play I played Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission on the Emu, but yeah, some good stuff. And also the biggest one for the Switch Online, man, Metroid Prime. Okay, the original Metroid Prime is being remastered for the Nintendo Switch. Will it be better than the Wii? Will it be better than the GameCube version? Nothing beats the GameCube. But when it's coming back to Metroid Prime, like remastered, I look at this game and I'm like, I almost pull out my wallet. I'm like, yo, I really want to check this out. This looks dope. This looks so good, And I was really planning to play Metroid Prime and do a review of it, okay? And they just, Switch was like, yo, we got you. We got the remastered. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I want to check this one out. This looks smoother. Even though I still am thinking of playing the GameCube version. But yo, it's a bunch of good stuff here, okay? They really nailed it with the Switch Online. They always nailed it. I love seeing the reactions of it, you know what I mean? Baten Kato's 1 and 2 HD Remaster. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. There's this game that I'm really into. It's a game that I'm planning to buy. It's called Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time. It's a cozy game. At least to me it is. And it's originally from the DS. It's from the Fantasy Life series. I'm kind of curious to check this out. It has like crafting. It has like, you do various jobs, and I guess you go into different dungeons and also help with other people. Maybe build relationships. Listen, I'm still waiting for Coral. I want that game on the Switch so bad. And also, you know what? We're gonna get into this in a minute. I will save it for later. But there's this other game that I'm really looking into that I hope comes for free to play. Professor Layton is back, and it's called The New World of Steam. I'm kind of very surprised that they ever put up, mention Professor Layton. He was a big deal with the DS series, man. Um, Also Mario Kart 8. There's a bunch of new levels if anyone's a fan of that. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The Legend of Zelda, of course, and there's a bunch of other games. They did announce like I really want to play like Fashion Dreamer. That's a game that they announced in there. Deca Police. Looks like a cool police game. Looks like it's from Danganronpa. And also, what's the other game? Because they didn't announce all the freaking games in here. Like the hell, I trusted this website, and they did freaking put all the games. Dreamlight, the freaking Sims Animal Crossing game from Disney. I heard it's gonna be free to play. I don't know when, but that's a game I'm kind of like looking forward to because I really do want to see that game. Okay, there was another game here that I also was looking. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. They didn't mention Bayonetta. What is up with this website? This website is so freaking biased. Gosh, what the hell, Games Hub? But yeah, that's another game I'm looking forward to. Okay, Bayonetta, the Cereza of something Origins or whatever. Okay, those words in that name, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that's my Switch Direct recap. It's not the best because you know what? I blame GamesHub. This freaking website right here. I could have been somewhere else, GamesHub, and I used you as sources to actually talk about the Nintendo Direct. I trusted you. But anyways, let's get into some other stuff where we talk about animation. Yeah, we talk about animation news, stuff that involves animation, and I'm gonna talk about a couple of animes that I've been watching. I'm still trying to continue with One Piece, especially that I finished the Alabasta arc, which I hope you enjoy the review of. And also, I am now watching a new anime that I am really into. And it's an anime that has been criticized a lot in the past. It's also been like known as being overrated or something. And it's called Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yes, I'm watching Evangelion. I know there's people that are huge fans of Neon Genesis Evangelion that are probably gonna be like, What? You just started watching this, Vince? Are you dumb?" Well, maybe I am dumb because I don't freaking know what the series is. I just was bored and I was like, "Yo, there's this anime on Netflix. Let me check it out." Bada boom. Okay? Yes. And also, by the way, I pressed dub. I'm one of those people. What's up? No, but seriously, I like Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't know what's up with all the bickering of just like people, oh, it's blah, 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 and all that. Oh, it's the worst anime. It's the worst anime all the time. All the tropes, you know, all that. It's from the freaking 90s. Chill, bro. All right? It's from the 90s. What are you talking about? And also, Sergeant Frog is an anime that I grew up watching abroad. I watched it when I was living in the Philippines, and yeah, that's another anime that I really enjoyed. I come back to it, I was like, man, I miss this. I also, by the way, watched the dub. Yeah. What about it? What you gonna do about it, huh? So yeah, I watched both dubs, both animes because I freaking speak English, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like it. Okay, Neon Genesis is definitely something that's like it looks like it's something that is life changing or something. That sounds crazy to say, but there's something about this anime where it's so inventive and evolutionized, and I don't know what it is. There, from the city, the world building, and also the view and the scale of it. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's also about mechs. Also, Sergeant Frog is very cartoony. I love the ending credit song. It's called Sergeant Afro. Student on an Afro, Afro. Gunso, Gunso. You know that song? And it goes into a beat, a locking. Oh my God, I loved it. It was funky. And yeah, it was also like a funny kind of like, fun, cutesy series. I really enjoyed it. Okay, this is the retro series and I'm planning to do a review for both of these series. Okay, for sure. Probably later on after I'm done recording. And also, one of the biggest announcements here, Boyfriends is coming back. That's right, Boyfriends is officially coming back. It's been a long time, and I guess I'm gonna give my predictions of Boyfriends. Honestly, I know it's gonna come back in its usual self, like nothing happened. Okay, Rainbow. But at the same time, I really hope that there's no finale really soon. I don't know what's going on in Ray. He might make an update in this webtoon, in this, in that chapter, in that episode. But it's gonna be big. I'm gonna make, a premiere, and it's gonna be something, it's gonna be a big thing to make this episode something special. A premiere, some music, like a little AMV kind of deal, and also some emotional moments. Because if there's anything that emotional about Boyfriends, is me making it emotional. You know what I mean? Like, I put some sad music and I just put the good times, and bada boom. That's how you get them. But other than that, I'm looking forward to Boyfriends. Okay, it's a series that is kind of like a home for this channel in a way. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you when I see you. And yeah, I'm excited to move. And yeah, I guess this is it. I'm gonna miss this place. And you know what? There is a lot of memories of this particular place. It's been a year living here. And yep, next year, yep, is actually, tomorrow is gonna be a new place where I'm gonna sleep. And hopefully I can make some more videos when I do move in there. Okay? Because I will have a more professional room where I get to record and stuff. At least that's what I'm hoping, because you just never know. You just adapt wherever it is, okay? Anything can change. And if you hear me complain about them, well, it's going to be here in this VinzTalk in my new place. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. One love and a peace.